Ever felt completely alone, even in a crowd? That eerie sense of isolation can be more terrifying than any ghost or monster. Today, we're exploring 5 real-life Japanese horror stories where natural alienation twists into something far more sinister. These tales blur the line between the supernatural and the psychological, leaving you questioning what's real. Ready to face the chilling reality of natural alienation? Let's begin. Natural alienation makes you feel like you're watching your own life from the outside, like a movie you're not part of. Imagine walking through the dense fog of a secluded Japanese forest, the kind where the trees whisper secrets to those who dare listen. You're there because you needed to escape, to find something real in a world that feels increasingly like a bad dream. But as the fog thickens, so does the feeling that you're not alone. The sounds of the forest, the rustling leaves, the distant creek, start to sync with your heartbeat, an eerie harmony that shouldn't exist. You try to shake it off, telling yourself it's just the wind, just your imagination. But then you see it, a shadow, just out of corner of your eye, moving when you don't. Your breath catches, your body frozen in a primal fear. You want to run, but your legs won't move. It's as if the forest itself is holding you in place, forcing you to watch as the shadow inches closer. And then, just as suddenly as it appeared, it's gone. The forest falls silent, the fog lifts, and you're left standing there, questioning if any of it was real. But the chill down your spine tells you otherwise. You were never alone in that forest. And maybe, you never will be. It's when the world around you feels fake, like a cardboard set in a play, and you can't shake the feeling. Imagine walking through your neighborhood, the same streets you've known for years, but something's off. The colors are too bright, the shadows too sharp, like a stage set under harsh lighting. You stop, noticing the silence. No birds, no distant traffic, just your own breath. Then, whisper, so close you feel it on your neck, but when you turn, there's nothing. Your heart races as you quicken your pace, but the streets seem to stretch, the houses repeating like a broken record. You pull out your phone to call for help, but the screen shows only static. That's when you see it, a figure at the end of the street, motionless, watching. You blink, and it's closer. No matter how fast you run, it's always there, just out of reach, until you wake up in your bed, drenched in sweat. Was it a dream? But then you notice your shoes are muddy, and your phone still buzzing with static. You start to see people as objects or NPCs in a game, not real beings with thoughts and feelings. Imagine walking through the bustling streets of Tokyo, where the neon lights flicker and the crowd moves in perfect, unthinking harmony. You're there, but you're not. The faces around you blur into a sea of indistinguishable features, their voices merging into a monotonous hum. It's like you're the only real person in a world of automatons. Then, one day, you notice something off. The same woman in a red coat passes you by at the exact same time, every day, her expression never changing, her steps never faltering. You try to speak to her, but she doesn't respond. She doesn't even seem to notice you. The more you look, the more you see it, the repetition, the lack of awareness. It's as if you've stumbled into a glitch in reality itself. The fear creeps in, not of something supernatural, but of the terrifying thought that you might be the only one who's real. Or worse, that you're the one who's not. The line between observer and observed blurs, and you're left wondering, which side are you really on? Everything you do feels automatic, like you're a robot going through the motions without any real choice. Imagine walking through the narrow, dimly lit streets of a small Japanese town at night. The air is thick with the scent of rain on concrete, and the only sound is the distant hum of a vending machine. You're here because you thought a change of scenery would shake you out of this numbness, but even now, your steps feel programmed, your thoughts on a loop. Then, you see it, a figure standing at the end of the alley, motionless, its face obscured by shadow. Your heart skips, but your body keeps moving forward, as if pulled by an unseen force. The figure doesn't move, doesn't speak, yet you feel its gaze piercing through you. You want to run, scream, do anything, but your limbs won't obey. The closer you get, the heavier the air feels, pressing down on your chest until breathing becomes a struggle. Just as you're about to pass it, the figure's head tilts slightly, and in that moment, you realize it's not a person. It's something wearing a person's shape, something wrong. And then, it's gone. You're alone again, but the feeling of being watched lingers. Was it ever really there? Or was it just your mind, finally snapping under the weight of your own alienation? The question haunts you more than the encounter itself. The more it happens, the more you wonder if you're the only real person in the world, and that thought alone is terrifying. Imagine walking through the dimly lit streets of Tokyo at night, the neon signs flickering like distant stars. The air is thick with the scent of rain on pavement, and the usual cacophony of the city has faded into an eerie silence. You're heading home after a long day, your footsteps echoing unnaturally loud in the empty alley. That's when you notice it, the figures. They're just shadows at first, standing perfectly still in doorways and under street lights, their faces turned towards you but features blurred, as if smudged by an unseen hand. Your heart races as you quicken your pace, but no matter how fast you walk, they're always there, just at the edge of your vision. You start to run, the sound of your own breathing drowning out everything else. Then, suddenly, the street is empty. No shadows, no figures. Just you, standing alone under the flickering light, questioning if what you saw was ever really there. The silence is deafening, and for the first time, you truly feel alone. The thought lingers, what if you are the only real person in this world? And that is the most terrifying thought of all.